Okay. She forgot one thing. Okay. Oh, BioS. What's up, Milo, as well? Ugh. Throat's a little clogged. Also, this is a hell of a first game. How did I enjoy the finals? It was alright. Might have fallen asleep. Do feel like I'll be asked that many times tonight, but I fell asleep. I watched Rainer lose. Was it Rainer? No, I watched Dark lose. I also watched Rainer lose. I don't know. This is kind of boring to me, though. Nobody was like making late game units, like none of the Zergs. Except for Ultras, which were garbage every time because the opponent had like 10,000 Liberators. It's just pretty disappointing. It's exactly the type of TVZ that I thought we were going to see. Which was just 20 Liberators, Ghosts, PFs everywhere. Zerg running infinite amount of Ling Bane into the planetaries over and over and over and over and over, and then never going Broodlord the whole game. Like, I don't know. It's underwhelming to me because there are Zerg players on NA that would deal with that better, but like, I don't know, like, just actually YOLOing Ling Bane into the Terran the entire tournament. I don't get it. We're talking about the finals? Yeah, I didn't watch the finals, but I mean, I'm kind of glad I didn't, I guess. Apparently it was just the fucking biggest wash in the history of SC2. Yeah, Cyril deserves it. He's the only one that knew how to make more than one Viper, apparently. So, I mean, I don't know what the fuck the other Zergs were smoking in the last couple days, but they'll figure it out next time. They just have to, like, actually stop coping with the Banelings over and over. And then they'll start doing fine again. Vibe with the 87. Oh. Thanks, my dude. That's a lot of months. I very appreciate that, man. Tech Lab. Of course. That was the Overlord right there telling him when to go in. Nice. Always forget to clear that. It's a nice reminder though. It's not pretty. Yeah, maybe I'll never watch it. I don't know. I've seen enough TVZ in the last 2 days, to be honest. Would have been nice to see a Protoss today. Oh well. Who needs 1/3 of the community? Fuck them. Fucking losers. Really? That was it? What even happened? I was, that was... There's so much there that I just didn't... Okay. I mean, I know I don't have combat shields yet because I kind of forgot it, but there was a little bit more meat there. Hey. I can never click on that. There we go. Hey, why did you guys stop? I have so much wrong with what just happened. I could have retargeted that. Oh, is that? Okay. Not the best scan ever if there was a broodling there. Oops, Banshee, go. That's still a lot of shit, though. I'm not even in the... Yeah, there's no mines here to support this. Just have to rebuild. It's the only play. Play on tier 1 cope. Sensor tower here, because that's going to be a problem. Does he have me here? It's kind of depressing that I couldn't hold that. I guess we were just still under supply. And there's only one tank that wasn't even there. Yeah, GG. He's got it. Alright, could we go again though? Because that's warm up for me at least. I said I was going to actually warm up with Marine Control yesterday, but it's going to take like 5 or 6 streams for me to remember that I said that, so it's going to be probably sometime next week that my TVZ is at least a little bit more in touch. And I fell asleep before the finals. I was watching the TVZs and then I fell asleep. I watched the other 2 series though, kind of. It's the Protoss. Never mind. Just like in the tournament, Protoss left. Yeah, if I learned anything is that in EPT from now on, I'm just going to only force Dark and Sue and any other Zerg player into the late game because they just have no idea what they're doing. And it's hilarious. Like, I think with 300 ping, I could legitimately win. I did take Dark to a 40-minute game once. I don't know why I ever stopped trying to do that, to be honest. Oh yeah, I'll, when I take a look at anything in there, if you're not in the chat, I'll ping you in the channel when at what time in the VOD I looked at it. I got you. Bum, bum, bum. Thanks, Milo. Oops. I always underestimate how fast that just makes its way towards you.
Command center upgrade complete. SCV ready. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. SCV ready. SCV ready. Not enough minerals. Center upgrade. SCV ready.
Oops. Oops.
SCV ready. Not enough engine screaming. SCV ready. Not enough minerals. Not SCV ready. SCV ready. Let's go. SCV ready.
I really thought that second Banshee was going to show up a little faster. Ended up just kind of like having the Hellions solo the Queens way longer than I thought they were gonna ever be soloing the Queens for. So we just lost all the HP, like kind of too quick. He didn't have an Overseer, so we ended up taking a good trade, but I should have taken a bad trade against a Zerg with an Overseer at the correct time. But we're lucky, we're at a low MMR. I really gotta put more of a focus on remembering combat shields too. Like, it's the worst upgrade to forget. Stim and combat shields. I mean, Stim is obviously equally as bad to forget. It's just that you don't forget it because it's just so much earlier in the game and easier to remember because of that. So it's always combat shields that you forget, and it's always the most painful because you just can't do anything good on the map without it. As Exhibit A was the game before where I pushed without combat shields. I was pushing on the left side and I thought there was like so much more HP there, but it's just without combat shields, there's nothing. It like actually makes your army so much tankier against any amount of banelings. There's no Ling here. Oh, they're there. She. What's up, Bane Glory, by the way? Auto combat shields. Yeah, sometimes I just queue it up a little bit. Like, if I catch it at like 80% or 90% completion, I'll just queue it up just because, like, literally anything can happen to make you forget about it. Anything can happen. A Ling run by, you'll forget about it. Like, fast muta, you'll forget about it. Like, while you're microing your marine drop, you'll forget about it. It's just you're doing 10 things at that moment. So if you catch it at like 85% completion, you might as well just queue up combat shields because it's so much less likely you'll fucking forget it. As opposed to like trying to build it right when Stim finishes and have your economy be perfect. Some things are better to not be perfect. Hear the experience in your voice. Oh, what's up, Booty Boa? By the way, hello.
Not enough minerals.
Doot. Yeah, obviously you don't want to queue to like 50%, but you could. I mean, it's 100 upgrade. Like there are worse things to queue up early. But it's that's a band-aid solution. I think from now on, like 85% plus, I queued up. Otherwise, I just build it at the correct time. I gotta get in the habit of just remembering to build it while I'm microing the drop or whatever.
Command center upgrade complete.
let me through. It's at least annoying. Force him to take the other base. Clearly the Zergs like this is their third. Oh. Okay, he really wants this one. Ah, I mismicroed the building, so I couldn't tab back quickly enough to save it. That was a very savable Reaper. You, shape of your body is blue.
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
Banshee, feel free to show up. Yeah. Shouldn't do that. That's a little silly. Should build like 2 Cyclones with this too next time. That'd be awesome just to like snipe the Overlords that you see everywhere. Through the garden gates.
Not enough minerals.
You ain't that the worst thing you ever heard. Whoops! Careful, streamer.
Research complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Mineral field completed.
I'm playing like poopy. It's just like a 5k Zerg. You know, this build is so dead now that it's just like this bad at doing anything, apparently. It just hits so late. Like, this guy was like macroing up to his 4 base by the time I even like had my shit going. I wish I could figure out ways to play more aggressive in this matchup that are like actually effective. But it's all the 2 racks builds in the Nat, which I hate doing. I just do not like that, but I guess I have to do it. I really don't think I'm going to be able to win this. Really? That fast? The medevacs are so out of position. Yeah, he's got it.
Hey, it's JuggernautJason.
Hi.
How's your weekend going? Were you in the ESL Spring 2024 tournament, and what did you think of it?
Was I in it? No, I can't even beat a 5k Zerg. I'm so far away from being in it, it's insane. I mean, that build is just, that's a dead build. I gotta do the 2 racks openers from now on. I can't do like a 2 base, 2 racks build that doesn't start with like the 2 barracks super early, because you need like twice the marine count, and you need the stim and combat shields finished earlier. It just doesn't work well. Like that 5k Zerg just wiped me with like his first group of like Baneling Ling. And I was out of position, like I was caught out, but it still should just be a complete A move, because he was going up to 4 base, like just macro, like didn't really stop to build more units. But that build is just rip. So here we go, let's try, I have no idea how to even do these builds, but we have to try. I don't even know when you send this SCV. I think you wait like, yeah, you gotta wait longer. I truly don't know what to do with this. But this is where we start. We have to lose like 20 games before we develop anything that looks like a real build here. Yeah, because this is Reaper, right? Yeah, okay, so you go 15, 15. I don't know. You could probably do 16, 15, but... Because I did see what's his name hold a pretty difficult to hold Roach All-In against Dark. Or was it Dark? I can't remember. They all blend together in my head, all the TVZs. Like, the thing I worry about most is the Ravager All-In shit. And it's apparently you just throw down a really fast factory and then you go from there. Thanks again, Sherman, by the way. Wait, I don't even understand.
Insufficient SQ
It said the gap between me and Hero Marine is smaller than Hero Marine versus Clem. Hero Marine beat Clem. And I mean, yeah, we're all capable. I can take a game off Clem too, probably. People treat it like it's unwinnable, but it's very winnable. That's like my only point. My original point in that argument was never that I was anywhere near as close to being as good as Hero Marine, but I'm way closer than most people think. Because most people think I'm absolute garbage, doggy doo-doo in comparison. Which is always annoying. Because, like, I have taken a lot of games off Hero Marine. He's taken more games off me, but... Shit, man, I could win a best of 3 even. It's possible. I don't have gas for the stim pack, though. Maybe I'm supposed to go reactor first.
add-on complete.
Yeah, what do I do here?
Additional supply depots required.
This is the scary version of things. I guess we just lose the add-ons. And then that's it. I can't get my tank out any faster. Oops.
Not enough minerals. Not enough. Unacceptable landing zone.
Oh, I thought I built a tank. Are we dead here? Yeah, he got me. Yeah, you gotta prioritize the tank, I guess. Even farther than that. I can't click it because there's a mineral. Whatever. GG. Yeah, there's your first loss. Yeah, so like factory is just the first thing we build. If we can't identify what he's doing, and I mean, I should have seen the roach horn. Like I had 3 reapers running around. Like how could I not see the roach horn? And if we see the roach horn, we just tank immediately. Like don't even build the add-on. Like don't even build the reactor add-on. Just right into tank. Because the Marauders also took away from the gas that I could have gotten the tank faster with. And all I would have wanted there is Marines, to be honest, because he just Ling floods in, so the Marauders don't actually help. You'd rather have 4 Marines in the bunker, because that's way more DPS. Just Marine tank. That way he never even breaks the wall, and then you're good. From the gallows and I levitate down the
Not enough
streets.
minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
The reason I hate that build, by the way, is because the tech lab only spawns on the right side of the barracks. So if you just get the unlucky spawn, it's like twice as weak of a build order to play with.
Not enough minerals.
Also, thank you for the raid, the Zerg Lord. Are you the guy that just beat me? Oh, raiding after a W. Very classy. Day Class A. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
Grown massling Baneland, and then you lose that.
Every time. Sorry, chat. It's not my fault. Twitch thinks it's appropriate to blast the audio of the first stream because they want more engagement metrics. So they just blast it at max volume immediately when you open Twitch. It's very scummy business practice, but that's what they do. I should have the site muted by default.
Command center upgrade complete.
Think you can beat someone like Battleby? Gee, you think so? Can I have another crumb, sire? Oops. This one's probably gonna, yeah. Oh. That's a Twilight. Can I still go Whittle Mine Drop? Nah, it's kind of dumb to do that from here. Off of the Cyclone opening. Oh, really? Alright, he's cheesing us with the third base timing at 3 minutes and 30 seconds about. But I was indecisive and canceled the shit that I had building, which is never good. I had to just immediately load up a tank and attack into that because you can't let them do a 3-minute. I think it was 340, but 340 Nexus is still like a minute earlier than it's supposed to come down, so I have to all in that. Nothing I can do there. Unless I want the Protoss to max out at like 7 minute. Battlebee is very good. It's not disrespect. But it is, though, because, like, I could absolutely beat Battlebee. What do you mean? I've beaten players way better than him. This is what I mean. Like, the Twitch chat, like, the average Twitch chatter thinks I'm infinitely worse than the average pro player. Even though I'm only, like, I'm nowhere... Like, it's just the gap is, like, so much less than they think. Like, there is a gap, and I'm not trying to, like... say there isn't, but you guys like the crumbs you throw me. And a best of 3? Yeah, that's, what do you mean? I've beaten way better players in best of 3s and best of 5s. So much better players. Like beating Epic? Yeah, we've beaten Epic too. I don't know the last time I beat an Epic in a best of 5 or a best of 3 because we don't play tournaments very often, but we play on ladder and we take games all the time. 2 in a row sometimes. Same with Battlebee when I was playing on EU. I mean, I'm pretty sure we traded games. Oh, I can't remember. I think he's one of the players that was on like either a alt name or a barcode, so I have very little memory. What's that? Okay. Let's see who we got. There's no way he does it again. There's no way. Yeah, look up my Aligulac. There's decent results on there. We got wins. We got best of 3 win against Gumiho. And, I mean, that's probably the most impressive one you'd find, to be honest. It's going to be all EPT wins, usually. Round of 16 EPT wins. Because that's the only time I actually play good players. Is either round of 16 EPT or round of 8. That's what I complain about every week, though, is that the only way the show results as a North American player is by beating someone who fucking wins GSL. Like, that's literally it. The only way I can show results is a ladder and my round of 16 games. Because even when we get like a Dallas qualifier or like an Atlanta qualifier, that's only against NA players. Unless I play like one of the global ones, in which case, yeah, we would just, I don't even play them because we would just get shit on so easily. I do not want that. I mean, Maples do. People underestimate all of North America, to be honest. Like, we just like do something slightly differently from Hero Marine or Max Packs or anybody in Europe, and we're just labeled as monkeys. When in reality, the only real monkeys are the mass carrier players. See, that's a much more reasonable third base. I will not all in that third base. Yeah. No, we're not a response fan club over here. Like, we're definitely anti-response. I thought that was an observer, and I almost didn't move for it. And that would have been so sad. Like, I need to trust myself more, because moments like that... Hero Marine had a really good run this tournament, didn't he? He beat Clem 2-1. And even though it's TVT, that's still very impressive. I mean, some could argue TVT is the only mirror matchup that is like more skill-based than the others. Because you're not just fucking doing pool first and proxy robo builds to each other. As much as we love to, there's just no good TVT cheeses anymore. Like, they've all been ruined. TVT literally doesn't start until like the 9-minute mark. Although PvP gets really fucking difficult to play when you get like a good Disruptor Stalker versus Disruptor Stalker or something like that. Obviously, any mirror matchup that goes past 12 minutes is gonna turn into a decent game, in my opinion. But like the average game is what I'm arguing. Like your standard TVZ, your standard TVZ T versus ZVZ. Oh, click. I should have pulled those faster because they could have just died to the zealots. Kind of like that. Oh, there's DTs. Oh my god. Brutal. No, we're debating. Well, not really debating anything. We're just talking about the skill gaps because it's just something that's we've been talking about this week a lot. Because I've been getting a lot of comments that are like, "There's no way I could beat Hero Marine ever in a million years," or like Jugger J would take one game out of 50 versus Hero Marine in a series. I always like to educate people when I can. I mean, a lot of it sounds like cope to any European listening, but it's true. North American players, like, we have our moments. Concussive shell, hit it once. Whoa, where the fuck? Suddenly we mean business. His upgrades are going to be pretty decent too, to be honest. I'm surprised Neeb stopped. Like, I don't know what he does now. To be honest, I feel like he could have... I mean, he'd still have to put quite a bit of effort in. I don't know if he could have made top 4 or something like that. He probably would have made like 3-4K. It's not really worth the effort if you have like a job, I suppose. I need more Vikings before I could do anything. Oops, there is an observer. Yeah, that was massive getting spotted like that. I think he's got us beat here. Although the planetary helps out a lot. Yeah, that was a very good observer placement. I was gonna scan there too, but I thought about, or I decided not to at the last second. Even with 2 of those for free, I mean. Oh wow, I am moved there too. I mean, it doesn't matter though. He's got too many stalker. Yeah, GG. Well played. I gotta be careful with the observers, man. Like, I should always be keeping my units moving, first of all. Like, the units should always be moving. Like, you should never have stationary units when you're on the map. They should always be going left to right constantly. So standing still for even a second, like, you ask to get caught out like that. So I'm essentially just not playing proper at all. Well, snowboarding SC2 is above losing. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the hardcore fans and people that watch every day, like, they agree. It's just the sad reality is the average Twitch chatter. They don't know shit about how the game actually works at high level. Like, they truly don't. They hardcore buy into the EU is better than NA narrative. And then we're just utter trash for all of eternity, and there's nothing, even if we played the best games of our fucking lives, it doesn't matter. Some people will just never understand it unless you actually win a tournament. But I mean, good luck winning a tournament against the people you have to win a tournament against right now. Well, let me save you. What's up, versus Ace?
Command center upgrade complete.
Who was I cheering for? Beyond until he died, but he made it really far, to be honest.
Not enough minerals. 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 Add-on complete. Additional supply depots required. Add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
Feel very low on gas, but I mean, I canceled. I was gonna go Banshee and then I canceled that, but I kind of feel like I should have maybe gone Banshee now, given the stalkers and the extra gateway.
Not enough minerals.
I can just try to push as well now and see what happens. Oh, these guys aren't hotkeyed properly.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
This is the last time. Oh, I guess we just ignore it. Oh, he's like on the map somewhere.
Green gas.
Let's get an eBay. Oh yeah, he's trying to just cut us off. GG. 4 pointy boys. All right, I think that's gonna be it for tonight, chat. Just a short one. Tomorrow we're back to full steam. I think. Actually, there was a replay I was gonna read. Oh, we'll do it tomorrow. It's fine. Do first thing. Be live in the morning. Hopefully we'll be live long tomorrow, actually. We'll see how that goes, though. Tomorrow's EPT day, right? Actually, everybody's going to be traveling tomorrow. I could actually put up a result. Holy shit. Yo, tomorrow might be our day, chat. Everyone's going to be on a plane. Dark, Solar, Sue... They're all going to be traveling back to Korea. There's no way they get home after like 14, 15, 20 hours of travel. I don't know how long it takes. It's probably like 20 hours of traveling. There's no way they get back and then sit at their computer and then queue up for EPTNA. There's no way, right? There's no fucking way. Loads it up on the plane. I would, if I lost a Dark with 500 ping on an airplane, I would retire. That would be it. Goodbye. All right, let's go. Neuro's doing a subathon still. Let's go raid him up. See you guys tomorrow. We'll do that. Actually, we might start a little later than tomorrow if there is EPT. We'll see. We'll see. All right, good luck.